All right, y'all, we are back with another video. And before we start, make sure y'all please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. And I had to check this one out by Benny. He said, this is breaking news. New Trump assassination attempt right now. Hitman arrested with loaded guns and was paid to take out President Trump. And this is the type of crap that we are sick of because of all the slander that comes from the left-wing media, all this Hitler talk, this Mussolini talk, all this day one dictator, he's a threat to democracy. This is the crap that these people be putting in some of these crazy people's head that make them want to try to do something like this to President Trump. We have to protect President Trump at all costs. He just won. He just became the 47th president. And the media has not slowed down. They still calling this man out his name, still slandering him every single day. And I hope President Trump do something about it. So we're going to go and check this video out. And the good thing about this, I'm glad that the hitman was arrested. So they ain't on the loose, they arrested. But let's find out exactly what happened. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this and let's see exactly what happened.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. What is the most profound and consequential video of the 2024 election? Well, I would argue that there is a very good case to be made for this video being the most important video of the election. You wouldn't have a president-elect Donald Trump, who just won all 7 swing states, won the popular vote by 5 million votes, and won 312 electoral college votes without this video, showing effectively how close we came to President Trump having an on-air assassination, on-air execution this election cycle. Of course, we've played this clip before. Sure would be nice to know something about how we came literal millimeters away from the president being assassinated. Trump shooter Thomas Crooks had encrypted messaging accounts in Belgium, Germany, and New Zealand. Oh, okay, wow. So Thomas Crooks was communicating with people who were foreigners. Well, this is a very, very interesting reality here. It sure would be nice to crack into his cell phone and figure out what the hell Thomas Crooks was doing. You could see Thomas Crooks here right before the assassination on his phone with someone. Hot damn. You know, we can frickin' land on the moon and launch people into space and do cyber warfare, AI. We can't crack into this loner, greasy douchebag's phone and figure out what the hell's going on. I cannot wait for Team Trump to get back in there to show us exactly who was communicating with Trump's assassin. They're keeping something from us. They're lying to us. Trump's second assassin was communicating with and recruiting fighters for Ukraine in Iran. He also appeared intent on killing Trump, and he wrote a book urging Iran to assassinate President Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Iran actually produced an assassination video of President Trump where Trump gets assassinated while playing golf from the bushes. That's exactly what Ryan Ralph tried to do before he was arrested. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that, well, the world is a very, very scary place. And now, this. Iran plot to assassinate Trump revealed 3 charged in plot to kill Trump after election. Look at this. An Iranian government plot to hire hitmen to assassinate Donald Trump was thwarted just months before the election, chilling documents unsealed Friday reveal. 3 men who reside in New York have been charged with the murder-for-hire scheme to take down the president-elect, who survived 2 assassination plots on his life in recent months. The revenge for the 2020 killing of Iranian leader Qasem Soleimani. One of the would-be assassins, Fahad Shareki, has been described by the FBI as an asset of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, now on the run in Tehran. Wait a second, did these guys, did they get invited into the country? Did they come into the country illegally?
It seemed like they did.
Let's dig into how these jackasses got into the country in the first place. The trio of assassins are also accused of targeting Iranian-American activists, were offered $500,000 to kill 2 Jewish businessmen living in the United States. Iran repeatedly assured the hitmen that they would spend much money as possible to make sure that the assassinations were carried out. They tasked this ringleader guy here with surveilling and killing Trump to avenge the devastating drone strike that killed Soleimani, the leader of Iran's elite Quds force, in January 2020. Trump has been the target ever since the Soleimani killing. During the campaign, asked for military planes and larger Secret Service detail to protect him from Iranian threats. Joe Biden, of course, didn't protect Donald Trump. Donald Trump had to eat a bullet because Joe Biden's Secret Service refused to protect Donald Trump. In September, he said he'd threatened to blow Iran to smithereens if he were back in the White House. Based. Shakari, who's the ringleader here, was ordered to assassinate Trump just 4 months until millions of Americans went to the polls in November 5th. However, he told the FBI in recorded phone calls that he didn't plan on carrying out the operation in the time frame that he was given. He was told to delay the plot because Iran thought Trump would lose the election and it'd be easier to get him without presidential Secret Service detail.
Wow.
Shakari was deported back to Iran in 2008 after serving a 14-year sentence for robbery in New York prisons. He maintained an extensive prison contact base, and he eventually tapped that, planning to murder hire. So how the hell? So he was deported back to Iran. Why is he in the country?
That don't make any sense at all.
Disturbing documents unsealed by Democrats in Department of Justice revealed the arsenal of weapons the assassins had at their disposal and text messages they sent each other to concoct their deadly plan. The trio also shared frightening voice messages urging patience and detailing how they would follow.
Like, this right here is just crazy, man. This is, like I said before, we are so sick of this. And then you got Joe Biden them inviting President Trump to the White House. Like, I wouldn't trust any of them. He wouldn't give him the help. He wouldn't give him the Secret Service help at all. Him, Kamala Harris, they didn't care anything about President Trump. Now, thank God that these men are arrested. And then they were talking about they was hoping President Trump had lost the election because it would have been more easier to get to him. Like, this is crazy. And then they even had planned to try to get him after he's been elected, and they still trying. But thank God these people got arrested. Because like I said, I'm just so sick of this. And I know all of us are. So like I said, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. We must protect President Trump at all times. He's finna save our country because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has destroyed our country because of these open borders. It seemed like these people came in illegally to try to come and take out President Trump. And it seemed like they still had plans to do it even after he won. So that's the reason why I said, man, we have to protect him at all costs. I don't trust anything coming out Joe Biden and out these the same people that was calling this man Hitler, calling him a threat. Why would I go? Like, I couldn't even go sit and talk to Joe Biden because the whole time I'm looking at him, I'm going to be thinking about all these names you called me. You the reason I got put in the predicament and I almost lost my life twice. It's because of y'all. Because of these open borders, because of this slander that I'm a threat. And then you promised to lock me up just 2 weeks before the election. Oh, we got to lock him up. It's just that type of stuff that I can't see President Trump looking at Joe Biden having a normal conversation without even thinking about, these folks don't care about me. He wouldn't even give me Secret Service help. He the reason I almost lost my life twice. Him along with the MSNBC and CNN. And these people is still out slandering President Trump. And when they do that, you got some crazy people out there that'll believe what they saying, that'll want to try to come and take out President Trump. And they still doing it. And they sure enough mad now that President Trump has been elected. So let's keep it going.
Their target. Prosecutors also laid out how Iran was using overseas agents to actively target Americans on U.S. soil for kidnapping and murder. Their aim was to try and silence dissidents critical of the regime and hit back at Soleimani's death. Shakari, the ringleader, used a network of criminal associates he met in the U.S. prisons to supply Iran with operatives to conduct reconnaissance. He was serving 14 years in a New York jail for robbery at the time. The other co-conspirators allegedly directed to surveil unnamed American citizens, outspoken critic of the Iranian regime. In exchange, $100,000 was paid, and they were traveling to Fairfield, Connecticut, where the individual was set to appear earlier this year and stalked in her home in Brooklyn. Okay, so this is like the activists. They were trying to kill the activists. So here's some of the firearms they had.
Like, this is crazy, man.
These are the pictures released from the Justice Department. Weeks before the election, the Trump campaign asked to use the U.S. military planes and vehicles because they were concerned about the plot to kill Trump. Trump has survived 2 recent assassination attempts. Those include traveling on military jets, extra flight restrictions over his residences and events, and repositioning ballistic glass around him when he was doing open-air rallies. The requests were unprecedented for a presidential nominee, but very, very warranted, obviously. Big threats on my life made by Iran, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform. The entire U.S. military is watching and waiting. Moves were already made by Iran that didn't work out. They will try again.
That's why I said we got to protect President Trump, man. These folks is just crazy out here, man.
Assassination attempts. You can see travel, IDs, firearms, horrible trigger discipline there. And they were even traveling and stalking their victims in the United States. A Pakistani national had been charged in connection with a murder-for-hire plot to assassinate Trump. FBI Director Christopher Wray said it's straight out of Iran regime's playbook. Merrick Garland said in a statement that there are few actors in the world that would pose a graver threat to national security. Oh, now they're all trying to kiss Trump's ass. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, of course. If y'all noticed that ever since President Trump became president, everybody trying to, let me be nice to President Trump now. He's elected president. Everybody that was against him, trying to get him put in jail, they all kissing butt now. They all kissing butt. It's like, come on, man. And then you still got Letitia James running her mouth. Oh, we still ready. Even though he's president, he better not try nothing. Like, who are you, woman? Talking about he better not try. That man ain't studying you. It's like these the same people that still bothering this man. These are the same people that this man, the reason he's in the situation he's in now because of their mouth, because of their actions and what they always do and what they constantly say every time they get in front of a camera.
It makes you wonder. If Trump hadn't won the presidency, would they have even tried to stop these people?
I don't think they would have.
Incredible. DOJ charged 3 individuals in assassination plots. 2 are in custody. 1 is living in Tehran, the capital city of Iran. Really interesting things happening right now. Can't say we didn't warn you, ladies and gentlemen. On the program, Matt Gaetz explaining that there's evidence that Iran is one of the multiple countries that have hitmen hunting President Trump. What were some of the other ones? Well, some were Ukrainian. Can you believe that? Very, very interesting. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. And now, lo and behold.
We have some breaking news this hour. The Justice Department has just unsealed criminal charges in a thwarted Iranian plot to kill President-elect Donald Trump. David Spott has the latest. David.
Kaylee, we have known there has been a steady threat stream toward the life of President-elect Donald Trump originating in Iran. This is one more example. According to the Justice Department, specifically the Southern District of New York, they're looking for a 51-year-old who they believe resides in Iran. His name is Farhad Shakiri. And according to the Justice Department, he was working with the Iran Revolutionary Guard Corps on a plot to kill then former President Trump, now President-elect Trump, just a few months ago said, quote, it would cost a huge amount of money. That's what he allegedly told the folks back in Iran. Now, separately, he is also accused of employing multiple associates in New York City to surveil and murder an unnamed U.S. citizen that opposed the Iranian regime in New York.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, from our show, airwaves, to the actual Justice Department.
That's why I said, man, protect President Trump at all costs. We got to protect President Trump at all costs because I hope nothing happened to this man. And like I said, this type of stuff ain't going to stop because the media ain't going to stop. They going to keep with their bull jive. They going to keep with the assault, the slanders and stuff like that.
President Trump is certainly the most consequential leader on planet Earth. There's a reason why the most evil people on Earth want to stop him from becoming president, want to kill him, want to imprison him forever, or we're perfectly happy to give him zero protection when an assassin fired at Trump's head. This is the evil that we are fighting.
All right, salute to Benny for updating us with this right here. And that's what I said before. Joe Biden didn't get his man any security, even after his assassination attempt. That's why I said Joe Biden them don't care anything about President Trump. They the reason he got put in harm's way. So I couldn't go to no White House and me looking them folks in the face, talking to them, knowing they don't like me, knowing they the reason why I almost lost my life twice because of the rhetoric. And then he got his whole entire DOJ was going after him. You got Jack Smith going after him. You got Fannie Willis, Letitia James. It's just all of this stuff. Donald Trump have been through so much, man. He'd have been through so much, and now he's become president. I mean, come on, man. That's why I said, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. I will keep y'all up to date if we hear anything else. But right now, President Trump is safe and sound, so that's the good thing, and these men have been arrested, and that's a good thing. So like I said, salute to everybody. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.